Hey guys, it's Esh here with anerdlife again with another episode of Baldur's Gate, the playthrough of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. This is episode 2, and as you can see, we are now outside of Candlekeep. If you look at our map, up here is where the ambush from the last episode happened, and unfortunately, Go-Go-Gorion, our foster father, has perished up here. And me and Imoen have met up on this road. She came up, she was like, "Hey dog, you wanna party up?" And I was like, "Hey boo, you wanna party up?" And we're like, "Wait a minute." We both asked if we wanted to party up. Really, that's not
Yeah?
how it happened
What do
at
you
all.
want?
But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go up to the ambush site because she mentioned a note that he might still have on his corpse. So, let's go up there actually. Let's see.
Top of my to-do
There
list.
should be a safe journey from here to here. As you can see, we're moving along the map. And hopefully the guys that he killed... See, there's some loot on the ground up here from the guys he killed. So we should be able to get some loot from this as well. Let's go up here. Okay, we got a dagger, the note, 58 gold, and an unidentified belt. Got a mace and a gem. Got a tunic, sword, 20 gold, and 20 more gold, and a bow. So let's gather up here. Go to our inventory. I think we'll give the tunic to our boo. We'll put the sword in her. We'll leave the sword there. We'll put a bow in here, though, for sure. Now, I think we might actually try... You know what? I'm not sure what we should... I think we're going to give a sword. We'll keep the quarterstaff. We'll read this note now real quick. First, we'll go and equip her, because I want to... She looks pretty hot with that tunic on. Oh, yeah. Alright. So, we can also give her this... We'll give her a regular dagger. Because we want to identify that blue dagger. We gotta get this. We got both of these items to identify. We gotta remember that. Now, let's go and read the note that was on Gorion's body. Gorion's scroll. My friend Gorion, please forgive the abruptness with which I now write, but time is short and there is much to be done. What we have long feared may soon come to pass, though not in the manner foretold and certainly not in the proper time frame. As we both know, forecasting these events has proved increasingly difficult, leaving little option other than a leap of faith. We have done what we can for those in thy care, but the time nears when we must step back and let matters take what course they will. We have perhaps been a touch too sheltering to this point. Despite my desire to remain neutral in this matter, I could not in good conscience let events proceed without some measure of warning. The other side will move very soon, and I urge thee to leave Candlekeep this very night if possible. The darkness may seem equally threatening, but a moving target is much harder to hit, regardless of how sparse the cover. A fighting chance is all that can be asked for at this point. Should anything go awry, do not hesitate to seek aid from travelers along the way. I do not need to remind thee that the unnecessary use of these, that it is a dangerous land, even without our current concerns, and a party is stronger than an individual in all respects. Should additional assistance be required, I understand that Jaheira and Khalid are currently at the Friendly Arm Inn. They know little of what has passed, but they are ever thy friends, and will no doubt help however they can. Luck be with us all. I'm getting too old for this. Danny Glover. Now, some guy named with the initial E on it. So, basically, the game is telling us over and over again to go to the Friendly Arm Inn and talk to Khalid and Jaheira. So, for the sake of not dying, because there's no telling what's in this black area, I think we're just going to head down to the street. Cancel. And go for it. So, our current mission in episode 2 is to try to make it to the Friendly Arm Inn as quickly as possible. Look at him go. What the heck? Alright. Now, from what I can tell... Well, a busy day for me today. A busy day for me today, indeed. That's redundant. Strange noises throughout the night, and now a plethora of people strolling about the wood. You do look a touch more hospitable than the last two I met, though. Well met, stranger. I am called Kolsed. Stand away from me. I have very little trust left. Could you help me? I would have your assistance. I was ambushed in the night, and I require whatever you can give. Saw two people in the wood. I was told to meet some friends. Okay, go with that. I doubt these are the ones you seek. They do not seem the friendly type, and are far afield of the inn. If you wish to meet them, I left them not a moment ago, just up the road. You will have to pass them anyway if you wish to go to the Friendly Arm. There is a crossroad a ways to the east, and the inn is just north of that. Thanks for your time. That's good. Alright. So, I believe there's going to be two people up here. Look how fast we're going. It's because the FPS... oh god, there's an imp. Kill this. Oh shit, we fucked that shit up, son. Basically... Does she have a dagger equipped? Yeah, she does have a dagger equipped. I need to look at her, whatever's, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, what we're gonna do is... These guys want to talk to us, I believe. Now... What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. These guys are gonna want to join our party, basically. But they're shady as hell. You can tell that from the dialogue we're about to read. So we're probably going to avoid using them. But if you do use these guys, I believe it's a lot easier in about 5 or 10 minutes when we get to the Friendly Arm Inn, and you'll see why later on. But we're going to avoid them because we're a paladin and we don't want these shady bastards in our group. Hold on, Montaron. This young wayfarer is in need. Shut up. Someone has set about thee, stranger, and you have barely escaped with your life. Aye, Czar. Looks to have been roughed up quite well. Indeed, I can offer you healing potions if you wish, as a token of goodwill. I prefer to manage on my own. I'll not be insulted by this whelp. Now, Montaron. Had I just been attacked, I might be leery as well. So be it, I shall not heal you. Refuse if you wish. Neither shall I hold thee in debt of honor for slighting my good intentions, though your conscience may. Just like all good people. Perhaps as a payment you would go with us to Nashkel. It is a troubled area, and we mean to investigate some disturbing rumors around the local mines, etc., etc. Your conscience be your guide. So basically, no matter how you do this, they're going to be like, well, you should go with us. If you're not a dick, they're going to try to guilt trip you into making them join your party and going to Nashkel. Your next area to go is going to be Nashkel regardless, so I think. So it's up to you. Go on your way and leave me be. I would go on my own path. I would join you. No, we're going to do this. You won't join this, and basically they threaten me, etc. No telling what's going to happen later. I'm sure they're going to send an assassin or try to kill us or something. But you know how I roll. I roll straight up gangster, and that is true. Not false, just true. So as you can see, we're walking really fast. I'll tell you about that after this guy. Sorry, chum, I can't stop the chat. There's been another caravan raided northeast of Baragos, and I must report these dire straits to the Grand Dukes. A messenger's work is never done, so I'm guessing if I follow this guy, something would happen, but I'm not going to. Okay, we're going to go to the next area, which is this one.
You have been waylaid by enemies.
Oh, shit.
I care not. I care not. I'm gone.
That one's gonna leave a mark.
This is unnecessary. Now basically, when you travel between loading areas, there's a chance you're going to get ambushed. And this early on, it probably shouldn't be something that happens because you are fucking awfully equipped and so forth. And there's always about 10 of them. And you basically die. But we're going to try to hold our own here.
Yep.
We're going to keep using this. Look at that. We're gonna die. And that is Baldur's Gate, my friends. That is Baldur's Gate. Very unforgiving, but it's pretty badass. So let's load back where we were. Choose this. And now it's very unlikely that you get ambushed 2 times in a row, so...
Oh, there,
See?
wonder. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
It's been nigh into 10 days since I've seen a soul walking this road, and I've been without decent conversation since. Traveling nowadays appears to be the domain of either the desperate or the deranged. If thou wouldst pardon my intrusion, may I inquire which pertains to thee? That's rude as hell. A fair bit desperate, actually, blah blah blah. Not to imply anything, but how do you measure up to your own standards? Oh, snap. Point well taken, and thou hast answered my query most adequately. I shall think of thee as determined instead. I shall trouble thee no more, as thou art more than capable of the task at hand. North is the friendly Armin, where I am certain thou shalt find trustworthy friends awaiting. Basically, this guy keeps pushing the idea that you're going to the friendly Armin. Just to remind you, it's like a...
What you
I
want?
don't think she's actually hitting very well with this, so I'm going to put her bow back. Why is this taking so long? There we go. Nothing to pick up. Now, as you can see, there is...
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
slow down in walking pace and speeding up in walking pace. Now, what happens is the speed in which you walk and everything else walks is tied to your frame rate. Generally, it's locked at 30, so you never go above that speed. But as you can see right now, we're walking incredibly fast. And that is because I bumped up our frame rate to 60. Now, it's not incredibly stable. It does fall down. Oh, fuck off. If you don't mind, please try to keep your voices down. There be beasties about with better hearing than we. Basically, this guy's a hunter, and he wants us to shut up. This is basically saying, okay, don't wander off into the wilderness because there's wolves and they're going to eat you. And there are wolves, and they will destroy you. Now, you can kill them, but it's going to be a potion drain on you for sure. He's telling you to not venture out without a party, and we only have 2 people. Now, anyway, what we're saying is, I raised the max frame rate to 60, and while it isn't incredibly stable, it does drop to like 30 every once in a while, and you will start walking slow. It does help out a lot. So I would recommend doing that. You can go to your Baldur's Gate folder in the My Documents and go to the little INI file that's there and open it up in a notepad and then look for the max frame rate and change it to 60 or whatever. Alright, so we're at the friendly Armin, as you can see. I don't think this does much anything. You just... Okay, so
Way ahead of you, boss.
we're heading into the friendly Armin, which is basically like a neutral area in the world where no fighting's allowed.
I should have joined.
Welcome to the friendly Armin. I trust you know the rules of conduct. There are rules. What kind of rules? Perhaps rules is a touch too formal. It is unwritten but accepted that while herein you will act with the utmost of civility to all other guests. This is a neutral ground, and all grievances are left at the gates. If the grievances come in, then you will go out. Enjoy your stay. So, as you can see, there shouldn't be any fighting, but I think we might be running into some trouble here pretty quick. Otherwise, it would just be boring, right? Well, to be honest, I could do without this next fight because you're not ready for someone who can two-shot every single character you have. But you know, it's Baldur's Gate, 1998. It's a much more hardcore time. Okay, so let's see what this guy has to say.
Life's been getting prickly on me
Yeah,
eyes.
he's not saying anything good. Okay, so the idea is that we need to keep both of our people up and hope to get some hits on them, and hope that this guy doesn't cast fear, because once that
Hi,
happens,
friend.
Yep, I care not.
hi friend. I've not seen you here before today. What brings you to the Friendly Arm Inn? Not much, really, just road-worn travelers looking for a place to rest. This guy looks shady. I see. Pardon my being too forward, but you've the bearing of someone I've been looking for. About your height, they were. Same style of dress or thereabouts. I dare say you seem to be spitting image of them. Might you have traveled from Candlekeep by any chance? Candlekeep? Never heard of it. Really? I'd beg to differ. You fit the description, so I think it'd be safe to assume you are the one I seek. Don't move. I have something for you.
Yep, I'm gone.
Yeah? What do you want?
Now I'm gonna try something here. Okay, we've got, what is this again? This is, I can't remember which one. Detect evil. All right, so the guards are actually gonna come help us. Unfortunately, they're just as bad as we are, so they're gonna miss about 1,000,000 times. But this does seem to be evil because we hit detect evil and he's now glowing red. So this spell is protection from evil, so that should help our defenses. As you can see, he cast this charm effect on us, and now we're going to run around like a jackass for about a minute until our saving throws hit. I think that's how this works. Unfortunately, our saving throws are really bad. And Imoen is dead in one hit. And until we're back, we can't do shit. As you can see, we would much rather. And he's just wasted the guard. Absolutely dominated the guard. Now, at least we're not walking over there into him, but I don't think we've done any damage. Guard did 8 damage to Tarnish. Tarnish death. Oh, so the second guard actually just pwned that guy. So we're actually back.
What you got for me this time?
We got to get back
Way
over
ahead of you,
here and
boss.
loot this stuff. We've got to loot her stuff, and we've got to loot his stuff, and we now have a guard's stuff to loot as well. So that's just cool. Let's get this stuff. Get his little note and his. Oh, we don't have enough room for this. Okay, so let's. We have 2 tunics now, so we can afford to wear one. Fortunately, this bitch is dead as hell. So we're gonna.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
I'm just gonna right click. Basically, this is saying bounty notice. Be it known to all of those of evil intent that a bounty has been placed on the head of Esh, the foster child of Go-Go-Gorion. Last seen in the area of Candlekeep, this person is to be killed in quick order. Those returning with proof of the dead shall receive no less than 200 coins of gold. As always, any that reveal these plans to the forces shall join the target in their fate. Basically, can't equip that. I can equip some of this arrows. Get a little bit of space. It's unfortunate, but we don't have enough room here. Okay, so that is done. Okay, so we can go inside now. Should be pretty safe.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Hey, friend.
This guy wants to
Good
talk
meet
to
a
us.
fine sod such
I
as
can't
yourself.
stand the way the roads are cut off these days. Me uncle's in Baldur's Gate and I can't get there to see him. How come the roads are cut off? What does your uncle do? He's a mage and a crotchety old one at that. Goes by the name of Rage Fest, though his kids has always called him Grumpleskin. That's rude. Disrespectful. Har, if he ever caught us at it, he'd cast skin on us, and so we'd wander around in brown skin and green haired and funny looking for a few hours. I don't know why I'm talking in an accent, but it's working. This guy looks dangerous. What's his name? Dorn. Dorn the Badass is what his name is. And I believe these are Khalid and Jaheira, so let's talk to them.
Calm yourself, dear.
Oh
We must
yeah,
proceed
I'm gonna enjoy
carefully.
this. Something about you is familiar, child. Your manner reminds me of the sage I know, but by the name of Gorion. Go-Go-Gorion. It is almost a slight on him, but I see it too. Jaheira, mind your manners. This must be the child that Gorion wrote so often. We are old friends of your adopted father. He is not with you? I must assume the worst. He would not permit his only child to wander without his accompaniment. If he has passed, we share your loss. Gorion often said he worried for your safety, even at the expense of his own. He also wished that Khalid and I would become your guardians if you should ever meet an untimely end. However, you're much older now, and the choice of your companion should be your own. We could travel with you if you get settled, help to find your lot in life. It would be fitting last service to Gorion, though we should first go to Nashkel. Khalid and I look into local concerns, and there are rumors of strange things happening in the mines. No doubt they have heard of the iron shortage. You would do well to help us. It affects everyone, including you. We are to meet the mayor of the town, Barun Gastikill. Your company would be welcome. I would rather choose my own future and leave Gorion's past behind me. No, we're going to get these people in our party. Well, good. We'll leave as soon as you're ready, though. It should be soon. So we got a party going on now. I think I want to talk to Doran. See what this guy has to say.
It's about time. Bring me another flagon of ale.
I think you've mistaken me for someone else.
Then why do you bother me? Be gone.
So that guy's a dick. Okay. So, I think we're done for this episode. Actually, it's been a pretty long episode. What I'm going to do in between now and next episode is try to figure out how to get Imoen alive, and then I'll continue our quest towards Nashkel on the next episode. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. If you are enjoying the Baldur's Gate playthrough, please be sure to hit subscribe and like, and let me know that you like it. Anyway, this has been Ash, here on Nerd Life.